Hey, good morning, everybody. It's December 8th, 2025, and the favorite time of our week because it's Mondays with Bev and Paul. And hi, everybody, my name's Paul.
Good morning. This is Bev.
Good morning, Bev.
Morning, Paul.
Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Bev.
Hey,
Good
Bev.
morning, all of you out there, Sam and Susie and Shlomo and McGillicuddy. Hey,
Yeah,
why don't you put your name in the comments and we'll know
yeah,
who to say hi
right.
to in the morning?
Who
There you
are
go.
you?
There's got to be some gimmick to getting comments. Put your name in the comments and we'll say
Right.
hello to you.
I like it. I like it.
There's some of those posts, they give you the first line to get you into a kicker, and then it says, oh,
Yep.
see the comments. I'm like, oh, yeah,
Oh, I
right. I'm going to
know.
click on that and get a bunch of junk mail. So
Yeah, no, no.
we just present ourselves every week for your enjoyment, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we do. So,
Yeah.
all right, today we're going to talk. I went on to chat and I said, hey, chat, give us a bunch of topics to talk about.
Right.
And it
There's
said,
many.
here's 10, but here's the top one you should talk about the holiday stress and the human connection. And I thought,
Oh,
oh, that's perfect. I
well,
completely forgot that we're in the midst of holiday stressful times.
yeah, for sure.
So,
Sure.
whoops, something's popping up here. So let's talk a little bit about that and how BioTouch is such a perfect gift for this holiday season. But let's
Yes.
start first with why are the holidays so stressful? You
Hmm.
know,
Let us count the ways.
let me count the ways, right? How do I love thee?
How I
So yeah, it's all those expectations that we've
Oh
created,
my.
and especially in our Western society, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
S-
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But speaking of gifts, that's the biggest one, right?
Right, right,
How many is enough for me
right,
to give?
right.
When do I stop?
We just
Oh,
watch on The Big Bang, and Sheldon hates gifts because
I,
it's always an exchange. Then he's got to figure out how much your gift was worth, and he's got to
right.
match it with a gift.
That's it. Oh,
Perfect,
well,
perfect little paradox of the
I
holiday
think
season.
there's a lot of truth in that,
Right.
actually. Sure.
And
Yeah.
yet he got a gift that was beyond money. You know, he got that Leonard Nimoy DNA, and he goes, and, so,
Well,
so yeah. There's all
well,
these,
BioTouch BioTouch is that gift that goes beyond money now, isn't it?
yeah, it's
Yes.
just that gift forever, and
Yep.
so we've created this a stressful situation, the family dynamics. Who's going to have the dinner? What are we
Hmm.
going to have for dinner? Who's going to be there? Who needs a
Who's going to
gift?
be
Who
there?
doesn't need a gift? Oh, what happens if Aunt Jane doesn't get a gift and Uncle Sam does? So and
Oh,
then
yeah.
Chat was reminding us the nervous system becomes dysregulated this time of the year. You
Well,
know,
that's a good way to sum it all up, isn't
yeah,
it? Yeah.
all the worrying about what's in my checking account. I mean, we hear the whole economics. People don't have enough money, the prices are
Oh,
exorbitant,
yeah.
but we have the biggest spending going on at this time of the year
Right.
in history. I'm like, something doesn't make a lot of sense
Something
here.
is not working here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've
Yeah.
created stress during this
Mhm,
time of the
mhm,
season.
mhm.
Okay. But the one thing that we're missing, Chat reminded us, was that human connection. You know,
Yeah.
people are
And yet,
alone during
this is
this
the
time.
time of the year that we talk about gathering and being together and loving each other and, on and on. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And
But how many people are, we had a couple of weeks ago or last week feeling cared for. That's the
yeah,
one thing,
right.
is it that gift that I unwrap that helps me feel cared for? That I just open up this package and rip off the stuff, or is it that human connection? How do we bring that back?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
and that opening up the gift, think about it, because I've done it enough and seen my children do it. It's so fleeting. It's
right,
just, yeah, ripping it all open and oh yay, what's the next one?
right, right, right.
You know? Oh,
Uh,
talk about not being present pardon
Yeah.
the pun.
Well, it's sort of like you got Thanksgiving, you got Hanukkah coming up, you got Christmas coming up, you got Kwanzaa coming up, and all
Yeah,
these things, and and
celebrations.
can you make an agreement not to share gifts, or you share one, or I mean, what a wonderful thing if you got around the dinner table and you all turned to one another and just did the greeting. Or if you don't want to
Oh,
do the greeting because you're all in these fancy clothes, at least turn to one another and do A and A of the headset
yeah.
for a moment. I mean, how many times you go to these gatherings that we don't even sit and say thank you? We
Oh,
raise our glass and we go, "Hey, here's to you," and then we scarf down the food.
yeah.
And we're still in our little bubbles. Where's the human connection even around the table? You
I
know,
know. I've often thought that I would forego all of that gifting just to be surrounded by family and friends.
I,
It's such a rich exchange just to, look at each other, be thankful for each other. And, this is something that BioTouch really offers to be thankful, to be present, to be able to care for someone and actually show them that you
right,
care for them, you
right.
know?
Well, so maybe you and I are going to have to bring a little bit of biotouch into our holiday gatherings this year.
Well, maybe that's true. Yes,
Maybe we'll
indeed.
have the guts to do that even though it's not at our home.
Right. Well, it will be at one of my daughter's home, and I'm the grandma and I'm the mom. I can do whatever I
Right,
want.
that's right. You can't. The matriarch has spoken.
That's right.
Claim
Get
your
ready.
power.
Right. Oh boy.
So the missing connection, that human connection, and BioTouch really reminds us of that. So,
Mm,
and we're going to remind you here. So we talked about how the holidays are stressful. It hits our nervous system, and how BioTouch helps the nervous system during stress. Uh, it immediately helps the body and tells the body you're safe.
yeah.
Everything's okay. Just doing that
Everything's
greeting,
okay.
everything's okay. You're going to be okay. BioTouch supports the parasympathetic rest and digest state.
Isn't that an interesting phrase?
Yeah, that
Rest
and
and
digest. So I
rest.
wonder if that's the digestive system or digesting the surroundings of the present moment, digest what's happening now, calming us down to see the beauty of the present moment, and
Yeah,
not worrying about anything except my connection of who I'm sitting next to or across the
that's,
table. You know, it
yep.
releases the muscle tension from travel, shopping, planning, or hosting.
Whoa. Wow. That about sums it up.
Yeah.
All of the above. Right.
And it brings an emotional balance when old family patterns get triggered. I mean,
Well, that's an important thing because how many times have we heard, oh my God, we're gathering at Aunt Jenny's, and oh my God, the cousin's going to be this. I hope I don't sit next to that person. This is our family dynamics, right?
uh,
The old family patterns that get triggered. Oh, goodness.
it must be archetypal. It must be just so ingrained in the human psyche that,
Yeah,
and
I
so
do.
BioTouch helps break the cycle.
It does.
It can help
Breaks down
break.
all the barriers.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I know it's difficult to try and do something as simple as that, but we would encourage you to try it, and
Why
again,
not?
even just the A and A. Imagine all people around the table, instead of lifting your glass and clanking them, everybody turns to somebody and they're doing A and A. We need pictures, folks. If you try it at your
Yeah,
home,
try
let's
it.
let's
Try
have a
it.
picture.
Try it at your family or friend gathering or whatever. Just that would be cool.
Okay, I wonder if I can bring that into the family gathering. Jenny,
I don't
if you're
know.
listening, you're the matriarch of the family. You demand that we do it.
You demand it. That's right. That's
I'll
right.
teach it. You demand it. So,
I love it.
so BioTouch as a gift, not a technique. There's no pressure to
Mm.
fix anything. It's just a gift. It's a gift to
Well,
humanity. How
we
many times
talk
have we
about
said
that
that?
all the time, don't we? So what better time of the year than to exchange And when I say exchange, I mean exchange the gift of relationship.
Right.
This is really what we're talking about. All this family stress and the emotional, and don't care be cared for. This is why BioTouch is such a gift at this time.
Yes.
It's not you can just take out that, oh, I'm gonna perform a technique on. No, I'm giving you a gift of love,
Right.
which is what this whole season is about. I don't care how you are celebrating it or what cultural thing you're celebrating. It love supersedes everything, as we know. So it's a gift of love.
And that's what's interesting too. You talk about whatever your culture, whatever your belief, whatever your, you could be, part of just celebrating the light and the solstice. But there's
Yeah,
one common denominator to no matter what your culture is, and
that's
that is you exist, whatever you want to call that, you in a body.
that's it. And we all, as we know and have said many times, that's what we share.
That's right. That is our
We
common denominator.
It's our
Once
common.
we leave the body, people have wars and kill one another over that.
Yeah,
But that
yeah,
body is the same, and that's what we were told over and
yeah.
over by numerous, if you want to see the oneness of humanity, look at the body. If
Look
you
at the
want to
body.
understand the oneness of this holiday season, address the body with a very
That's right.
simple, light touch. Again, let's go over it. Let's remind you what you could do. So, if you don't really want everybody lifting their shirt at the dinner table or anything like that, or, then we'll bypass that just to give a little talk. So, you take the index and the middle finger of
Yep,
each hand,
yep,
okay? And if you bypass the greeting, just put two fingers right at the forehead, right at the
yep.
crown where the forehead meets the crown. There's a little ridge here. Okay. For Bev, it's at the hairline. For me, you just got to picture where the
You
old
can see it.
hairline was. And then take your other two fingers, reach behind your back there. You'll feel the base of the skull on the neck, where the middle of the neck. And right below the base of the skull, where you can still feel the skull, but you're down into the neck there. This is A and A of the headset.
Yep.
And imagine just 6 to 8 seconds in silence. If everybody on that in the group just did 6 to 8 seconds of that in silence,
Silence.
healing would begin. Healing would happen. See, she
Well,
even
and
sighed.
all these things, the stress and these are things that get triggered in that head. And so doing that, as Jenny said, wow, you are in through fire, as we call it, from the front to the back of that whole
Right.
brain system. It
And what we're
really just,
finding with Kenna's research, the whole headset brings
yes,
a coherence to the
right.
frontal
Brings
cortex lobes.
things into
Coherence.
coherence is great. It's great. But when we saw those waves on that
Right.
presentation, wow, that was pretty powerful.
So if you want to have coherence of waves where all your different electrodes, if you hit, we're all hooked up, we're all going in the same direction,
Yeah.
then a little bit of biotouch to bring down that parasympathetic, support the parasympathetic nervous system, to support the nervous system to relax, and then enjoy your meal, open the gifts, do, just take that moment instead of, a lot of times, no need, make that your prayer for the
Yeah.
evening.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know I mean, imagine if everybody did the prayer of just A, no words. You don't
No
have to say
words.
anything, you don't have to have a belief system. You just address each other at your gathering.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so if
And you're
you
giving
also, if
each
you
other the gift.
yeah, and if you really want to give a gift, get a membership for a loved one. And if you don't want the membership, just get the manual. It's the same price. Doesn't matter whether you buy the ebook version or you get the membership, which gives you the ebook version of the entire manual. And give the gift. It's only $18. It's a great little gift you could give
It is a
family.
great, a couple years ago, because we have these lovely little gift cards, right, that we made up. I put one of those in an envelope, and I bought my daughter a 1 year membership in the foundation. She was actually thrilled. I said, "Well, I don't care. I'm going to get her one." But she's like, "Mom, how thoughtful. What a great gift. To be part of this family and to all the other things that come from that membership." I would really, really, if you really want to give somebody something very special and help them to get involved, consider giving one of those gift of membership
Yeah. And
to
if
a
you want to do
friend,
that,
to a
you go
family
online.
member.
Yeah, you go online, justtouch.com, where it says become a member. You can become, or just you can even go to the donation page, make a donation in the name of somebody,
Yeah,
and put in the notes there you'd like to have them get the ebook, and we'll send them the ebook in honor of you. You know that
right?
you've given this gift to them. If you can't do any of that, send us an email at office@justtouch.com. Let us know that's what you want to do. We can send you out a special link, and we'll make it available to send to somebody. Or you can write
Absolutely.
up a little card and do whatever you want. And we'll put their email name into the database, and it'll send them the ebook, and everybody can
Yeah.
start practicing BioTouch this season. What a great way to start the season, the new year. I mean, let's get into 2026 with a little bit of trusting that we're loved, letting ourselves
Yeah,
be loved,
for
with just
sure.
a simple little touch.
Yep.
So, if you're stressed out this year, let us know. We're here at BioTouch. If you're here in Tucson and you need a little whoosh in between your shopping day, come on by the center. We'll be happy to touch you. If not, choose somebody next to you and just go online. You can download the greeting if you have a loved one there at the end of the shopping day. Just have your loved one just do the
Do the
greeting and the
greeting.
ANA. See what
Yeah.
happens. Let us know what happens.
Yep. Perfect.
But we wish you a happy holiday season as you started out here. For all those next week, you'll be celebrating Hanukkah. Starts next Monday night.
Oh
So,
boy.
yep. And thank you all for joining us this week.
Thanks, everyone.
Take care.
If pain has got you down and you live in town, take a trip down to Pima Street. The people down there are people who care. They will get you back on your feet. Put love into action. Put love into action. If you ever want to have any real satisfaction, choose love while you still can. Don't even try to understand. But healing grace in your own hands. Put love into action.